Yeah, so the Queen's dead, and half the internet seems sad about this. The other half is very happy. Maybe it's like 45-45, because I know there's at least 10% of us that just don't give a fuck. I fall into that category. I don't give a fuck leaning towards I'm glad. I've seen it's been, drawn up along racial lines, because everything is. Black people are happy. White people are sad. I don't know why. But seeing her, I've always kind of maintained that she was Elizabeth, as Ghost says it, Elizabeth Bathory, the blood-drinking witch or whatever that thing was. That's the same person. She's been alive a long time. Now, I haven't seen anybody else make that connection. It's definitely a schizo take, but that's sort of my thing. But even in the schizo take world, I've never really seen that. I've been the only one talking about that. And there's a lot of things that connect them. If you get the time to kill to look into it, the legend of Elizabeth Bathory and Queen Elizabeth. But it made me think about her greatest hits through the years. I don't know if I'd be able to find any of these videos, but just thinking of the videos that have been out there through the years. One that comes to mind is the kid who died trying to escape from Buckingham Palace. Is it Buckingham Palace? I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I don't want to know. But wherever she lives, it was filmed by some people on the street, and there's this, what looks like a young kid, maybe teenage years or a preteen. He's not a man, and he's got, like, from a movie, he's got a rope of sheets tied together, and he's escaping out of a window. And they're looking at it with the gates, and it's on the side of the building, or maybe even behind, but there's a wall there. And I think there's a couple of little buildings beyond the wall, between the wall and the building. But anyway, scaling down the side of the building with like a sheet rope, and he falls. At the height he was at, he was definitely dead, and I think it was confirmed that he did die. But that got in memory hold. Then there was the stories that came out, I don't know, in the past 5 years about night watchmen seeing the Queen at night in a different form. She had sort of transformed into some kind of monster or something. I think it's probably like a lizard, those lizard people, because she's probably one of them. Draco, dragons, Satans, whatever they are. There's this other great video where there's some kind of celebratory ceremony type thing going on, and they're bringing her out, walking her out somehow. This is when she was still walking, and they have these guards with these horses, right? These horses are waiting outside, and they're filming this for some kind of TV thing. You can still probably find this shit. And when she walks by the horses, they freak out. Like, they almost went on a stampede. They had to basically beat those horses down so that they wouldn't trample the crowd. She spooked the hell out of them. Because animals can sense things. Some animals can even see frequencies that, we can't. So, they probably saw her and they're like, this is a meat eater. This lady would eat me. So the horses probably got spooked, tried to get away from her. Yeah, there's a lot of fun little things like that. I don't have really the time or inclination to go and collect them all. I don't think it's worth doing. I mean, if it was a presentation I wanted to make that had some kind of relation to something else, or was kind of important, maybe I'd do it, but I just don't care. So now, what's his name is King, that other creep that had his wife killed. She was jealous, or maybe he did, I don't know. So obviously something happened there. It was probably some kind of sacrifice thing. I don't have to look into it to know it. But I bet there's all sorts of gematria surrounding that. It's so gay, the way they do all this stuff. She hit the 33rd pole on the 27th Street of the 6th Avenue on the 6th block. It's like, it's all so tiresome. So tiresome. It's like sometimes you think, well, the reason they do all that, what I think, is because they are components of the spell. Just like, you know, a witch. The fuck happened there? I had a short circuit there for a minute. Just like a witch, when they make a spell and they got like ear and newt and bat's wings, it's the same thing with their spells. They need certain conditions, certain numbers, 6 million, 911. You know, they need things to make this to make the spell complete. And when the spell is cast, it's something that we think is real. You know, it's to get it over on us. I think a lot of these spells, when they present these events, which is pretty much any event, because like I said the other day, like none of it can be real, or else it wouldn't work. Like it only works because it's all bullshit. Like if there was any part of it that was true, none of it would work. The shit quilt, you know, for using a Jim Leahyism. If you had their reality that's presented to us on these screens is a quilt of shit. And if one part of it was real or true, it would be clean. It would have no shit on it, and it would stick out. And then looking at it, you'd be like, oh wait, that's shit on the rest of that quilt. That's a shit quilt. So none of it can be real or true. Otherwise, none of it would work. The jig would be up. They wouldn't be able to do their shit, you know. That's just a brainlet analogy for how the reality matrix trap thing works. But yeah, I don't feel really either way about the Queen. It doesn't affect me in any way. I think she's evil. I think she had a lot of pull in that the Satan community. Some people are saying her death signifies that we're going to enter a new age, where I was reading one anon who seemed to know a little bit about what he was talking about, and he was saying the way things are set up, she's some kind of monarch on Earth that's supposed to, she runs things, right? So what he's saying is now that she's dead, it's a bit of a free-for-all, whereas before, when they needed your consent to do something, whether they're doing something to you or, you know, imposing something on you, some kind of tyranny, they're not going to need consent any longer now that she's gone. I don't know what that's all about. You know, I'm sure there are a lot of other esoteric bros that know what's going on with that, but I thought it was pretty interesting. I guess we'll see. I mean, things, you know, are going to get crazier. The foot is on the pedal. And the governor has been shut off, you know. Acceleration. I'm ready. A lot of us are. To get the show on the road, so to speak. Don't blame the teacher. Blame the school.